Hey guys, how's it going? This is Next GD of Class GBWE. What we got here for you is a profile of my deck. It's Nova Grapplers for Cardfight Vanguard. Just a quick note before I start. This is not my set in stone build. I've been testing for the past week, and this is my second test build. This one is geared a bit more towards just like a defensive style, which I guess doesn't really suit Nova Grappler. Also, one that can utilize my counter blasts more and allow me to recycle them. And nothing set in stone, but this is the second one. I'm going to be testing it for a bit this week. Probably going to go merge a mixture of my first and second deck. I'll show you my first one in a bit. So starting off with my starting Vanguard, I have this is a Japanese one. It's called Blau Junger, and it's from set 4. It's part of a superior ride chain. Pretty much. It's not relevant in this deck, but if you play a card called Blau Panzer from it, you can search out Blau Kruger, which is a grade 2. So pretty much ride your grade 1, you get a free grade 2, and also, I'll explain it later when I go over the Japanese deck. 3 minutes, my draw trigger, had to put a ton in, because I'm constantly calling units, so I don't typically have a huge hand. 4 Lucky Girl, which is my stand trigger, do not have battle risers. I do definitely like stand triggers a lot more than critical triggers, but for the sake of testing, I decided I'd go with just like standard, so 4 of each. Even though I do like to run more stand triggers, I need to see what the deck would work better with. So yeah, we got 4 Red Lightning. This is the critical trigger. Reason I've got this is because I like it a bit more than Shining Lady due to the fact that I can flip a damage face up if I wanted to, put this in the soul blast one, unflip it damage. So it's it's a good effect. Then we've got Ring Girl Clara. Yeah, my heal trigger, only 4 in the deck, pretty obvious. Let's go to grade 1s. We got 15. 4 Tough Boy, which is the beater. It's AK. It's decent. Nothing else to say about it. Clay Doll Mechanic. You run 4. I'm only running 4 mainly just because I can, just like I said, so I can reuse all my counter blasts and everything. 7k, it's not bad. And then Screamin' and Dancin' Announcer Shout. It's 7k and it just lets me recycle all of the cards I don't want. I get to filter through a bit. It's the same effect as, I think it was like Lake Maiden Lien for Royal Paladins. Then we've got 3. This is called Dancing Wolf. It's from the 4th booster, something of Hollows, and pretty much if this unit stands up, it gets 3,000 power, so it goes straight up to 10k, so it's a great card. I really like it. As for grade 2s, we have 11. We have 2 Humpty Dumpty, just more counterblast management, and it's 9k, so it's not bad. We only have 2 King of Sword, pretty much to make space for the other cards I wanted to run. Like I said, I don't have a general idea on a final build. Just playing around with the numbers right now. And like I said, I'm trying to be a bit more like conservative and a bit more defensively oriented with this build. We run 3 NGM prototypes. I really wanted to run this because the fact that I can turn this into a 10k guard or intercepts will allow me to conserve the triggers in my hand to use at later times. Also the fact that like 8,000 is not bad, especially when I can boost with 8,000, 7,000. I mean, all my grade 1s will boost this card to at least 15k. And if I have Tough Boy, I hit the magic numbers, so 16. We've got 3 Brutal Jack. I like this card. It's good. It's 11k. I don't know. I mean, they really... When I think about it, and this is just my opinion, I could easily be wrong, but I really think that Bushiroad had a good idea going with this card due to the fact that it's not as broken as people think. It's really just, I don't know the proper word to say it, but pretty much Bushiroad had it right with this card. It's not broken. It's definitely good, but it's not amazing or broken by any means. So let's take a look at the effects. So it constantly has that passive restraint. Yeah. till the end of the turn, it can lose a restraint. That's only counterblast 1. And then if it's in the vanguard circle, it'll get plus 5,000 till the end of the battle. Alright, let's go through with this. So pretty much, reason number 1, it's not a grade 3. If it was a grade 3, this card would be so much more broken. Why? Because you get access to the twin drive. Okay, by being grade 2, yeah, I can intercept, but imagine if you had this same card as a grade 3, in my opinion, it would be much more broken. Second thing, that boost only happens when it's in the vanguard circle. So, I don't know, as far as I go, I don't typically want to call this thing to my vanguard circle because I'm going to ride a grade 3 right over it next turn. Also, if you do play it in the rear guard, the most you'll be pushing for is 1 damage unless you added a critical to it, which, I don't know. So anyways, it just doesn't seem that broken to me. And 1 Magician Girl, Kirara. It's the attack, if the attack hits in wherever, you can counterblast 2 to draw a card. You know, it's just nice, get a +1, I guess, at the cost of some counterblasts. Going into my grade 3s, we have 7, let's just go through it really quickly. Asteroid Kaiser, which is the flagship card, I guess, of Nova Grapplers. We have 2 Mr. Invincible. I'm not a huge fan of this card, mainly because I don't play a very soul-charging build. The deck, or my style right now, or at the moment, it hasn't, I don't know, it's not accustomed to anything like soul blasting or soul charging. It's mainly about hit, crits, whatever. And we have 3 cards right here. First off is Lion Heat. It's a decent card. It's splashable. It's mainly because I didn't have enough of those other 2 cards. I only have 2 Astras at the moment, so I had to play these. This one, Lion Heat. You counterblast 2 and you can stand a rear guard. It's decent at 10k. Gold Rutile. Effect if it's in the Vanguard circle. Pretty much, if it hits, you can unflip 1 damage, you know, which is great. And then you can counterblast 2, and I'm going to be completely honest, I do not know this effect. It's probably like counterblast 2, and you can stand a rear guard, or maybe you can stand itself, I don't know. And finally, Death Metal Droid. This card is good. It's pretty much, it's the same as Knight of Conviction Boars. You can, when you attack, you can flip 1, and it'll gain 3k till the end of the battle, and you can activate this multiple times. It's a good card, I like it. Anyways, so, that's my Nova Grapplers, and I hope you liked it, and maybe in a bit I'll get to my Japanese build, and I don't know, maybe I'll show you a binder video or something. Alright guys, thanks a ton. Be sure to comment, rate, subscribe. See ya.